really wanted to go to a contender. And I mean, I saw reports that he even wanted to meet with the Cleveland Browns owner, and the owner was like, "Nah, meet with the GM. He handles all football operations."
That was stupid. That
and
was
you got your star player, and you're going to, stop and not have a meeting with them and decline a meeting. I mean, that was stupid. So I think, Myles Garrett was put in a position where the team wasn't even trying to work with him. They weren't going to give him any of his trade demands. So he was basically put in a position where, okay, well, they're not going to trade me. If I try to hold out, they're going to find me. I'm going to lose money. I'm not going to get my current deal. And Cleveland was probably like, hey, we'll give you $40 million a year. We'll give you all this guaranteed money and just shut up. And I feel like Myles Garrett was put in a position where he had no choice but to take the money and smile.
Well, first of all, I don't think any other team was going to offer $40 million a year for him to have a non-quarterback guarantee of that high. I'd tell you that right now. If he went to, I heard Buffalo was one place he was looking. I heard Baltimore was one place that was looking. Those teams were not paying him $40 million a year. They couldn't afford it, number one. And what was the dumb thing he was saying also? Oh, from Cleveland to Canton, he was saying, which I think is the most ridiculous thing in the world also, because the team is never going to be as good as him. He will always be the best player. And I think what also helped that situation, this kind of went under the radar a little, but Deshaun Watson taking a restructure. That went totally under the radar. Nobody, it wasn't even news. People didn't even talk about it. So that probably gave them more money. First of all, I think Jimmy Haslam is one of the worst owners in the NFL. Whether it comes to overpaying the wrong guys or dealing with a Deshaun Watson situation, which he probably never should have done in the first place, to telling the GM to take the heat instead of him